students, a very warm welcome to my channel Ritu Garg Maths Classes. Today we are going to do some extra questions of chapter 2 polynomials for class 10th. So let's start with the extra questions. Very first question I have taken up. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial x square plus 8x plus 6, then find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. It is a very standard and very frequently asked question in board. Let's start with the solution. Given polynomial is x square plus 8x plus 6. Comparing it with the standard quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. This is a standard quadratic polynomial, so I am going to compare the given polynomial with this polynomial so that I can get the values of a, b and c. When we compare, the coefficient of x square is a and here the coefficient of x square is 1. So I get a is equal to 1. Next term, the middle term, the coefficient of x is equal to b and here the coefficient of x is equal to 8. So I get the value of b as 8 and the constant term c is taking the value 6. Now we have been given alpha and beta are the zeros. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial x square plus 8x plus 6. So we can get their sum of zeros. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta. Its formula is minus b upon a. I am going to put down the values of b and a which are given in the upper step. And product of zeros is alpha into beta, which is given by the formula c by a. Alpha into beta is equal to c by a. I am going to put down the values again. So I have got these two values of sum of zeros and product of zeros. This sum of zeros and product of zeros stands for this polynomial. Now I have to make another polynomial whose zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So required sum, that is S, of zeros is equal to, if I add the required zeros, so I will be getting the required sum. Let's take the LCM. I get in the numerator alpha plus beta, in the denominator alpha into beta. So I am going to put down the values minus 8 by 6 which comes out to be minus 4 by 3 and product which I will be denoting as P of zeros is equal to 1 by alpha into 1 by beta, can be written as 1 by alpha into beta, because you can see numerators get multiplied. 1 into 1 is 1, denominators are alpha into beta, so alpha beta. That is 1 upon alpha into beta has the value 6. Now this is the sum S, this is the product P. So required polynomial is, since we want a quadratic polynomial, so it is of degree 2, its formula is x square minus sx plus p, which will be given by, I will be writing down the values, x square minus, s is minus 4 by 3x plus p, p is the product. So I am going to simplify it, it is x square minus minus is plus 4 by 3x plus 1 by 6. This is the required answer. If you want, you can take LCM as well. Let's start with the second question. Find the value of alpha raised to power minus 1 plus beta raised to power minus 1 plus gamma raised to power minus 1, where alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial 6x cube plus 3x square minus 5x plus 1. It is given to be a cubic polynomial. So I start the solution from here only. Since the given polynomial is 6x cube plus 3x square minus 5x plus 1. So comparing it with, I will compare it with the standard cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. We get a, the coefficient of x cube can be compared. A will be equal to 6. B, the coefficient of x square will be compared with 3. The coefficient of x, that is c, will be written as 3, and the constant term c will be minus 5 and d will be 1, because c is the coefficient of x only. So I am comparing it with c with minus 5. So these are the values of a, b, c and d. Now alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of this polynomial. So we can find out the sum of zeros as given by the formula alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b upon a. I am going to put down the values. Next is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is known as sum of the product of zeros taken two at a time, is equal to c upon a, which is given by the formula c upon a. So I am going to put down the value. Next is product of the zeros alpha into beta gamma, alpha into beta into gamma, that is alpha beta gamma, is given by minus d by a, minus 1 by 6. Now we have to find out the value of alpha raised to power minus 1 plus beta raised to power minus 1 plus gamma raised to power minus 1, which can be written as 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta plus 1 by gamma. Now taking the LCM, alpha, beta, gamma, we get in the numerator, alpha is already common, so the very first term is beta gamma, plus beta is common, so next term is alpha gamma, and last is gamma is common, so we get alpha into beta, which is nothing else but the sum of product of zeros taken two at a time. Its value is minus 5 by 6, already solved, and denominator is alpha into beta gamma, that is the product of zeros, which we have already solved for minus 1 by 6. Now 6 cancels, minus cancels, and we are having the final value as 5. Let's take up the third question of today. If alpha beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square minus 6x plus a, then find the value of a if 3 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to 20. The given polynomial is x square minus 6x plus a. So comparing it with the standard quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, we get. You might be wondering why I have taken capital ABC. There is a reason for that, because small a has already been used in the question, in the given polynomial. So I cannot use small a over here. As I cannot use small a, similarly I won't prefer using small b or c. So I have taken a capital ABC over here so that the confusion should not be there. Comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c, we get the value of a, the coefficient of x square will be 1, the value of b, the coefficient of x will be minus 6, and the constant term is small a. Now alpha and beta are the zeros of this, therefore alpha plus beta, sum of zeros, will be given by the formula minus b by a. I am going to put down the values, and alpha into beta, that is the product of zeros, will be given by the formula c by a. So I am going to again put down the values. I have got one equation from here, alpha plus beta is equal to 6, as well as I have been given another equation in the question, 3 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to 20. You can see these two are linear equations in two variables. So we will have to solve these two first of all. We can solve these two linear equations by the method of substitution, or by elimination, or by cross multiplication. I will be preferring here elimination. So I will multiply this equation by 3, because this is 3 alpha. If I multiply this whole equation with 3, so this will also be 3 alpha, and this by 1. So leaving one line over here, I can write down the equations. 3 alpha plus 3 beta is equal to 6 3s are 18. The whole equation has to be multiplied with 3 to just balance it out. And the Next equation is to be multiplied by 1, that is there is no change. Now, these two equations are having the coefficient of alpha as 3, the same. So, we will prefer subtracting them so that when they add and subtract, they cancel down. 3 alpha minus 2 beta gives you beta is equal to 18 minus 20, that is minus 2. So, I have got the value of beta as minus 2. This value can be put in number 1 or number 2, whichever you find easy. I think first is easier, so I'll be putting in 1. Alpha plus beta, I'm going to put the beta's value as minus 2 is equal to 6. Alpha plus minus 2 is equal to 6. So I get alpha as 6 plus 2, that is 8. Now I am going to put all these values in this product. Since alpha into beta is equal to 8, this we have already taken up as a product. So I am going to put down the values. 8 into beta is minus 2, which is equal to 8. So I can see the value of A as minus 16. If you want to keep enjoying such questions, if you want to practice such more extra questions, keep watching Ritu Garg math classes and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.